Hello, I'm Paul Scott, 4th grade science teacher here at Central. For several years now, the Central PTO has contributed funds to support the 4th grade field trip to the Challenger Learning Center over in Bloomington Normal. Every year when we get back, students say this is the best field trip ever. And I agree. Now I'd like to take the opportunity to show you why this trip is so good. Every activity the students participate in correlates to an Illinois Learning Standard. Here, students are working in teams, using their knowledge about geometry to develop a design for a building on a moon base. It must be sturdy and tough to withstand meteors and earthquakes. Here, students use the scientific method to determine the best design, and then they get to test them.
Give them a round of applause. Yeah! Nice job, guys. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Yeah! Excellent work.
Here, students are playing Predator Plinko, using their knowledge about ecosystems and food chains. These students are using a glove box, like the one on the International Space Station. Here, students get to conduct tests to identify an unknown substance. These girls are using a microscope to study the wings of a bee.
Holy cow. Hey. Now.
These students are working on their laboratory and safety skills as they make slime. Our students also become meteorologists for a few minutes as they determine whether or not the weather is going to cooperate for a space launch. These boys are sorting garbage and recyclables, just like the astronauts on the space station.
We're done.
These girls are discovering that objects that have the same volume or size don't always have the same mass. They're using a balance to determine which object has the most mass and therefore the most density. There's also a competition using magnets. The student who figures out the poles on the magnets first is probably going to win. Students also get to take a ride on the Athena space rocket. We get to travel to space to retrieve a broken satellite. Now, cameras don't work very well on the Athena, so you got to trust me. It's a great ride. Hopefully by now you can see that this field trip to the Challenger Learning Center offers a spectacular hands-on learning experience like none other. So I think I can speak for all of the students when I say thank you for your support, and we look forward to going again this year.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars, and let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars.
Just remember that you're standing on a planet that's evolving and revolving at 900 miles an hour. That's orbiting at 19 miles a second, so it's reckoned a sun that is the source of all our power. The sun and you and me and all the stars that we can see are moving at 1,000,000 miles a day in an outer spiral arm at 40,000 miles an hour of the galaxy we call the Milky Way.